Not every woman can transition into motherhood in her lifetime. Listen, but every woman can be a cycle breaker, can end a toxic loop, can heal generational trauma, and can also dwell in self-love, self-improvement, spiritual growth, emotional healthiness, wealthiness, and everything that has to do with making the world a better place for all life forms to dwell and exist in harmony. Hi, and welcome to my channel. I am here to assist you on your journey of spiritual awakening, ascension, or even our own normal day-to-day lives, right? So not just every woman deserves to give birth. I know when you say this, the average mind or the average program will say, what are you saying? Every woman needs to be a mother. Children are a blessing from God. You know, every woman needs to taste motherhood. It's sweet, it's good, blah, blah, blah. But nobody speak about the dark side of being a mother or transitioning into motherhood without doing this deep shadow work and doing integration, introspection, evaluation, assessing before you can actually make that decision. Because yes, we are born in a society that has suffered a lot way back from original people, from colonial influences, war, famine, name it. And these traumas are within ourselves. Our mind remembers, our soul remembers, right? And we are here to transform those energies, because remember one of the energetic law that energy is never created nor destroyed. So whatever is here, whatever has happened here needs to be transmuted or transformed. And that includes you making the conscious choice to work on yourself and make sure you're physically, emotionally, mentally, financially capable before bringing another life onto this planet, right? Yeah, so not just any woman needs to be a mother. It's just like when you enter into the medical industry, you go to a doctor and then they check you and then they tell you, they give you a diagnosis, or maybe your sugar level is high, so you need to calm down, you need to eat this, eat that, do these exercises, blah blah blah, before you can continue with your work, with your life, with your dreams and goals. The same measures supposed to be put in place about motherhood, but because this society is a corporation that is based on profit and gain, they don't put much effort in this form of education. So we have children as early as their teenage transitioning into motherhood. We have traumatized, wounded adults that have past trauma, history in trauma, that transition into motherhood. And they have high chances of passing this trauma on to their children. You know, some might say, okay, you just have the child and make sure you don't pass the trauma. That's another way to look at it. But it's easy to not even have the child and focus on your own healing than it is bringing the child before doing the healing or the work. And some of this conversation, we don't want to have it, because to have it means we have to go deep into the lies we are told and confront it. To have it means the foundation of our belief system will be shaken or taken away from us. But one thing we have to know is, we as women or as people, we bring forth life here. We are the portal here. Everybody has a role to play, even a man. Make sure before you impregnate a woman or you transition, you have done your inner work too. Because no one is coming to save us in this experience except ourselves. We have realized the savior syndrome is a propaganda that is targeting us to make mistake because your problems are solutions. Someone can leverage on it to fulfill their pocket, right? But women are portal, mothers of the world. We decide the end game. We decide we end the trauma. We end the abuse. We end the pain that travels consistently through bloodline from all women bloodline. We decide. So some of this conversation, single, child free, we have to be comfortable having it. Not because we are at war with ourselves or there's a war, a gender war. No, there's no gender war. There's imbalances issue on this planet. So we have to make women comfortable to make decisions like, I don't want to have a child, or I don't even want to enter a relationship until I've done some healing on myself, until I've shown myself some love so I can pour from the abundance, right? I'm not going to bring forth a child or bring someone in my life and then pass my traumas, my triggers, my wounds, my pain onto them to make matters worse or like some form of infection. We have to have that conversation. In Africa, when you choose to be single and child free, they project prostitution on you to shame and ridicule you to join the game. Oh, she's single. She might be a prostitute. She doesn't want to have a child because she wants to do prostitution. No. Some of us, we know our capacity. We know what we have endured. We wish our parents, our mothers, chose not to have us because they didn't have us under the right condition. My mother led me to my grandma when I was 2 years, I was told, to go out for greener pasture. And my experience from there, for me, was filled with trauma and abuse, all form of abuse, mental, emotional, right? But if my mother chose herself, maybe she wanted to go have a greener pasture. She shouldn't have a child before she do that. She should have go do that and make sure she's at reach her goal or her aspiration before choosing to have a child, so she can pass on positivity onto the child, like good stories, no sadness, no trauma. We're tired of having the bad stories, the traumatic story, the sad story, the grieving story, because we neglect ourselves to have children that we tend to neglect. We sabotage ourselves to have children that we tend to sabotage. We reject ourselves, we abandon ourselves. So we have children and we abandon them. And so many of us have inner child issue that has to do with rejection, abandonment. Because when you bring a child, they are looking at you. They are imitating you. They are picking your vibe. They are feeling your emotion. Because they are using you as a navigation tool to understand the world they come in. So your energy is giving them feedback. My mother is constantly not safe. She's constantly feeling sad and stuff. Oh, but maybe I'm not safe here. Then we start adjusting and adapting survival skill. And we grow up into this survival adult who are out there becoming selfish, aggressive, causing issue and chaos. Because we copied that data from the first people that showed us the world. The first teachers, the mothers. We are unable to regulate our emotions. So your child is watching. These children, they are sentient, they are wise, they are watching your lack of emotional intelligence, your inability to regulate your emotion, your outbursts, your all these things. You are teaching them indirectly. You're schooling them. So school yourself first, evaluate yourself first, teach yourself first before you bring forth a child. And yes, it's okay to decide to be child free as far as you need to do the work to reach your goal. It's okay to preserve yourself, to preserve your womb. You're biologically wired, yes, to produce a child, but it's not necessary and compulsory to do so. If you don't feel so, or you don't think you're in the right situation or condition, mentally, emotionally, physically, to do it. Let me know what you think in the comment section, because we're supposed to be comfortable having this conversation. This is part of Ascension. You see, spirituality is not just about the high and the mysticism. It's about addressing the hidden, the covered, uplifting the veil, doing the shadow work. That will help you do personal development on your soul, so you can live a life that is fulfilling to you, that fulfills your purpose, that satisfies you, not society or the world. So let me know in the comment section and share this, because right now somebody is about to receive some baby. Go tell them to evaluate themselves before. Anyways, that was my inner child. So thank you for listening. Do share this video and subscribe to my channel for more information and content like this. Namaste.